Hello there, beautiful souls. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly Manifest. Today we're tapping in to see from Spirit, what is the vibe of the rest of the month of March for you? Now, I'm going to be doing all the zodiac signs, but I don't do them individually. I group them into each element. So we're going to do fire, water, air, and then earth. Okay, so this is going to be also, I want to give the disclaimer, this can be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or even your Venus sign, okay? Because we're looking at the next couple of weeks. So to get a more specific message with a collective reading, look at your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, okay? Thank you for all your support and your engagement and interaction in my channel. I really appreciate it. Personal readings are available as well, you guys. Private readings, link in the description down below. Check out my link tree and see what I have available for booking. So let's go ahead and get into our beautiful fire signs. The timestamps are down below, by the way, if you want to jump ahead to yours. Let's see, what is the energy, the vibe of the second half of March for the fire signs? You are getting your spark back. Ooh, the Fool here on the bottom of the deck as well. You're getting your spark back. I'm even going to take the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, I'm not taking justice for you fire signs. I don't think it's yours. Yeah. All right, let's see here. This is the energy. This is the vibe of the rest of your month. New beginnings are here. Okay, I feel like there's definitely some changes to your financial situation. Any sort of hard times that you've been experiencing in your life, they're coming to an end. There's a closing of a cycle here. You're very aware of a pattern that maybe you were continuing to experience, and there's a complete embracing of your fire, of your energy. Getting more in touch with like your life purpose as well. I think this is something, maybe for you fire signs, it's like that is simply on your mind, okay? Not that you're needing to sit down and it's like, oh, you got 2 weeks left to figure out your life. Like, that's not what we're saying here. The message is that we're thinking about this. It's on the mind, okay? With the Ace of Wands there will be a time coming to 222 on the timer. There will be a time coming to you soon where you will have to put these thoughts into action, but the Wheel of Fortune is like, there are still patterns closing out. There are still chapters in your life that are kind of coming to an end, but it's still unfolding. Like the wheel is continuing to turn here. Also, fire signs. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, I always think of Spirit, because we have the four corners have these different spirit archetypes. We have these different symbols, the Sphinx, the snake, the demon, whatever you want to call it, little demon dog there. So Spirit is very present in your life, okay? And yes, maybe lately you've been tested, okay? But you keep proving to yourself and to Spirit, but most importantly, proving to yourself just how capable you are. And in the rest of the month of March, you continue to show this to yourself. That's why the Ace of Wands is here now, okay? I just think you keep proving to yourself that you're kind of the shit. I mean, you're a fire sign. And it's funny because I did little mini versions of these readings on my TikTok description the link is in my description down below if you want to follow me on TikTok if you aren't already. But there was a similar message that came through in the TikTok reading, is like, you're a fire sign, be a fire sign. All right, let's look at rest of March for the fire signs. Can we look at love, career, personal, spiritual? All right. So we mentioned the demon here on the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just being careful with this because what I'm talking about, could be easily perceived as something that it's not, okay? And we have the devil card here as well. This is not Spirit saying like the devil's around you. No, okay? But there are some negative attributes either about yourself or other people that is all up in your face at the end of March, okay? like that's your card for personal. So there could be some friendships, patterns, or cycles that you're still stuck in that are really, really bad and really not serving you. Okay. It's like there's a low vibration that's been around way past its expiration date. Something's got to go, especially in your personal life. If you don't currently feel fulfilled or happy, this is probably why. This is a collective reading. You know what this is. Be honest with yourself. Don't go, I don't, what are you talking about, Molly? I'm perfect. I don't make mistakes. Liar. Spirit's calling you out. Fire signs, like, sorry. But let's get to the good stuff. So for love, we have the Three of Wands. So whatever you're currently asking the universe for, the manifestations you've been sending out, the Three of Wands is our sign that it's coming back around to us. It's the boomerang, right? We send out our intentions and they come back to us with those intentions fulfilled. Okay, back to the Ace of Wands here. 555 on the timer as well. Things in your life are changing. We know that with the Wheel of Fortune already. In the next 3 weeks, there's big change here for the fire signs. So we did love. Career is the Queen of Swords. So this to me is training. It's going back to school, taking an online course, something that could help you with your job, career. Also, there's a message with the Queen of Swords is that you need to stop overthinking something. Okay, you are again, this message for the fire signs of these cycles and these like mental loops you're stuck in. Notice how the clouds are clearing away. Okay, so I think that you're moving towards this mental clarity in the next couple of weeks. You may already be in that, to be honest. Mental clarity, especially about whatever this is. Okay, so for the Chariot here, what was this? This was spiritual. Okay. So we have the Sphinxes again. This is 3 Sphinxes in one reading for the fire signs. Okay, you could be connected to Egypt. You don't have to be. But I'm just seeing the significance there. You're being pulled in a new direction, fire signs. Okay, Spirit's asking, are you going to get on the Chariot or are we going to keep doing this? Okay, there's a reason they're connected with the Sphinxes here. This is also like cat medicine as well. If you notice, if you have cats or you have friends with cats, you are a magnet to felines. You are connected to cats, maybe even Lumerians for some of you. If you're a light worker and you believe in those types of otherworldly beings, you may identify as like Lumerian, light worker. You're like from space. You're like, my soul isn't from here. I'm meant to be somewhere else. And we see that with the Chariot, the tapestry above his head, even the crown, the 7-pointed star. It kind of is a reminder of like, I'm connected to the stars. I'm more than this. It's why I wear this moon and star, because it's a reminder to myself that I'm more than this flesh body. And I have more meaning than just to pay bills and survive. That's the message for you fire signs as we close out of this message. I feel like you're just meant for more. Okay, you're meant for so much more. Let's get a goddess for the fire signs to close out this message, please, for the rest of March. Fire signs, I hope this is resonating with you. Please like the video if you haven't already. It really, really helps tell YouTube that you guys are interested in what I'm doing here. Reminder as well to watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and Venus signs to get the most out of these messages, okay? So let's see if there's a goddess that wants to come forward to help our fire signs through the next couple of weeks of March, these last few weeks of March. Is there a goddess for the fire signs? You have Artemis. Freedom is my choice, my right, and my power. And it's interesting. Look at the cosmos there on the card, you guys. The sun and the moon, the moon and the stars, just like I was talking about just a moment ago. Also, Artemis carries the bow and arrow, so there's also a message about going far that keeps coming through for you fire signs, is that you're going places in the rest of March, okay? Freedom specifically, like you're approaching a free life again, okay? And I feel like if you feel called to work with Artemis, this may be a sign, okay? How do you feel looking at her? She's given baddie energy, bad bitch energy, you know, warrior energy. I hope this resonates with you, fire signs. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel for more. Bye. Let's shuffle up these cards, clear the space for the water signs. A little Florida water, clear the space. All right, hello and welcome in, beautiful water signs. I hope you guys are doing well today. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is going to be your outlook for the rest of the month of March. What's coming in, what messages you need to know, etc. Spirit, can we see the rest of the month of March for our water signs, please? What is coming in for the water signs? Ooh, I'm taking it. 2 of Cups. We also have the 9 of Wands, though. 11-11 on the timer there. Emperor. All right, let's start with these 3. That's what I did for the fire signs, so we'll do that. So these are your main energies here, okay? Relationships, collaborations, friendships, family connections, but this seems to be like a specific bond that we're speaking about here for the water signs. That's not the only message coming through here. There's also a message about boundaries. Some of you feel very drained by socialization, and there's like this kind of self-isolation going on here with the 9 of Wands, okay? Things are really heavy in your personal life, and I think you're very overwhelmed. And I can resonate with this as a Cancer. It's like we don't want to burden the people that we care about. So we put our boundaries up, we put our walls up, and Spirit's like, be careful with this in the rest of March, because we don't want to push people away. We want to embrace, especially when we're going through something hard, like people who genuinely love us and want to genuinely see like that Leo up there is like, no, this person wants to see you thrive, and they hate seeing you in this energy. Water signs, okay? You don't have to close your energy off just because you can't. I'm hearing because you can't perform. Take that how it resonates, okay? Like, you've got double armor, you've got these big mountains behind you, like I just heard beware the barking dog. No trespassing, enter if you dare. It's like you're like, you have these disclaimers or these signs outside of like a haunted house, like enter if you dare. Why am I getting this Halloween vibe? I don't know, maybe you're born in October. Maybe Scorpio. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, there's like spooky vibes here. Maybe Halloween's your favorite holiday. Anyway, just some confirmations. But I just think that the people around you really care about you and are trying to uplift you out of this low vibration. And the message is to let them. Drop your fucking walls, water signs, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at love. That's what I did for the okay, I'm trying to remember. I want to do the same thing for all the signs. So love, career. All right. A lot of cards came out for career, but I'm just going to take this top one, which is the Sun. Things are really going to turn around for the water signs. We're only 2 cards into these main themes. And yeah. Then we have personal, 9 of Cups. Wow. And then spiritual. Woo. All right. So I feel like there's a message coming forward. I kind of want to jump to the spiritual energy with the Knight of Cups. There is a new, okay, hearing 2 different things. A new connection or a reconnection to a guide. This is a guide, okay? This is spiritual. So this is not a physical person coming in to make you feel better. This is like a goddess, a god, a deity, a new guide. You even, for some of you, connecting to your inner child, connecting to your higher self. The Knight of Cups is like, hey, God, goddess, spirit, whoever I'm talking to, let's build a connection. I'd love to get to know you, At the end here, we are going to pull a goddess card. So stick around, water signs, okay? Also, quick reminder, if you haven't already, to please like the video, water signs. If this is resonating with you, subscribe for more messages from me, okay? Make sure the notification bell's turned on, etc. Doing those things really helps tell YouTube, hey, we really like Molly Manifest and what she's doing here. You should let more people know that she's posting. That's why we stop in the middle of these messages to ask you to do those few things, because it really makes a difference. Comment down below. Is there an image? Is there something resonating with you that you want to share with us? Do you want to tell us about what you're facing in the month of March? Don't hesitate. Be open, share, be vulnerable. It's a good thing. Engage, interact, not only with my page, but with other readers too. Anyway, let's keep going here. So with the love energy, we do have the Ace of Cups, okay? So if you're in a relationship already, you can expect things maybe to go to the next level for the water signs. If you are single and currently seeking love, you might be receiving something very beautiful. It's like somebody is reaching out their hand and desiring to connect with you on an emotional level because they see you're a water sign. They see how in tune and emotionally present and available you truly are. And this is like such a gift to this person, okay? You are a peace bringer as a water sign. So when it comes to love and relationships, this is how the people who love you see you. You are so abundant. You don't always see it, right? We go back to that like closing off your energy sort of thing. Like you are perceived like this no matter what, even when you're sad and low vibrational. This is how people perceive you. But then you see yourself as this 9 of Wands. Like, I'm too much, but it's funny because we see the same energy here with the 5 different streams of water or abundance or love or luck on this Ace of Cups. And it's the same thing too. Like there's 9 wands here, but this is perceived as like carrying too much. And then this is perceived as a lot for you as well. And it's like, even when I have a lot of something good, I don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of a message I'm getting here. Try to see yourself like others see you. Okay. Moving into career, we have the Sun card. Immediately I'm hearing spotlight. Some of you are meant to be in the spotlight. Maybe some of you want to be famous and you're going to be. There's also something coming through for the water signs about you are trying to figure out what your purpose is. Like, what am I doing here on this earth? Like, what am I meant to do for a living in the long term? Now, you're not necessarily stepping right into this in the month of March, but with the Sun card here, it's like, get back to what your inner child loved to do. Like when you were a kid, what did you do for fun? I'll give you an example. I'm a Cancer, so this resonates for me. And this is something I've already thought about for myself. So I'll give you this example from my own life. When I was a kid, one of my favorite, and I just talked about this on my live the other day. One of my favorite things to do was write short stories. I loved learning about like how to build a story, and using my imagination or even my intuition now as an adult to kind of create these worlds and storylines and characters. And that's something that I really want to get back to. So I'm taking this message for myself that at some point throughout the rest of March, I need to sit down and creatively write, not with a purpose, not with like, oh, I want to make content about this, but for me. That's the message here, right here, is like, because this is for career. So doing those things for yourself might inspire your career or the next move in your career. All around, this is a really positive card. So if you're looking for work, there's a new job opportunity. If you're going to an interview, it's going to be a really good experience and you're going to really like the people that you talk to. Your new potential managers. I'm seeing you getting like a little a walkthrough. What am I trying to say? Like a tour of your new the company you're going to be working for, etc. So there's a lot of good here. Okay. Then personal energy, we have the 9 of Cups. This is just beautiful all through and through. And water signs, I'm hearing one of your first energies was this 9 of Wands. You've been really having a hard time. So I like that we have 9 of Wands to the 9 of Cups. This is quite the shift, okay? Things are full 180, like completely turning around for you on the second half of March, okay? There are astrological things going on as well, specifically for Cancers or any cardinal signs. Jupiter has been in retrograde in Cancer, and it just went direct on the 10th. So today's the 13th as I'm recording this. So things are going to start, especially when it comes to expansion and growth and just feeling decent, feeling good. Jupiter being direct, especially in Cancer, in a fellow water sign's energy, it's going to bring this Nine of Cups energy where it's like, okay, I actually did get the job. I actually am going on that date. You know, good things are happening. I got a dollar scratch off and won $20. Like, okay, like you're kind of just seeing these little hints. You know, that's why there's 9 of these cups. It's like in the remainder of March, these 9 small experiences that are just giving you hope and faith in humanity again. I like that a lot, water signs. Again, reminder to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and get a goddess card here for our water signs. Is there a goddess that wants to come forward for the water signs today? For the remainder of the month of March, is there a goddess that can help guide the water signs through the remainder of March? Ooh, I thought that wanted to come out. Let me shuffle one more time. I also want to say, water signs, it's like pouring rain right now as I'm recording this reading for you. Just a little sign. Your element is very present here, okay? You have Juno. Juno is the goddess that wants to come forward and guide the water signs. It says, being honest is the key to my inner strength. Also, we're getting this like peacock energy here. Color purple is making me think of like third eye, crown chakra. Even the crown, the peacock feathers and the crown she's wearing, there is this like intuitive energy. There is this power about your intuition. Water signs, we are the most intuitive of all the zodiac, okay? Of all the astrology. Embrace your intuition. Trust it. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. Follow the advice from Juno, which is what I'm speaking to you right now. Be honest with yourself about what you want in your life, especially to turn around this 9 of Wands to the 9 of Cups. 9s are all about self. 9s are all about independence and building something for yourself, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 of these feathers. I don't know why I felt called to count it, but the number 13 could be significant. I did mention to you earlier, water signs, that I'm recording this on the 13th of the month. So very interesting. It's actually Friday the 13th. Second one 2 months in a row now, February and March. But anyway, yeah, you guys have Juno. If you're interested in working with her, do some of your own research and embrace her energy throughout the rest of March. Thank you so much to my beautiful water signs. Reminder again to like the video and subscribe for more channeled messages. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, water signs. Welcome in my air signs. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Let's tap in for the air signs, please, Spirit. I'm hearing to ring the bell for you, air signs. Little frequency change, little cleansing of your energy. Look at that. We got the Queen of Swords here. Main themes for the rest of March for the air signs. Main themes. Okay. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These are your main energies for the rest of the month of March. So first, let's start off with the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Swords. There's a message here about being honest with yourself. And this is not a message where Spirit's saying, because I think you've heard other readers say this to you, air signs, where you're like almost defensive of like, I'm being honest with everybody. I'm not a liar. That's not the message, okay? I feel like you jump to conclusions when you hear someone ask you for honesty, or if you hear someone ask if, it's like Spirit's asking you, do you trust yourself? Are you honest with yourself about your experiences and how you truly feel about things, okay? Because as an air sign, you may intellectualize your pain versus actually allowing yourself to feel it and experience it and then let it fucking go. Like, look at the Queen of Swords. Those clouds are dissipating. Your mind is clearing. Look at how above her crown, above her head, is a clear sky. That sword is really asking for you to be honest with yourself here, okay? Especially with justice here as well. Because for things to balance out for you, because I'm hearing that it's been a juggle, like it's been like scales, like back and forth. Like you're really putting in a ton of effort to try to get your energy right. But all the swords here, Spirit's like something needs to get cut out of your life, okay? Something here is not serving you. And again, it doesn't, like, Spirit's like, so let's not go immediately to the external world. Like, oh yeah, somebody else is fucking with me. It's their fault. Like, I'm getting a finger pointing. You better put a mirror in front of yourself, air signs. Like, what is this? Now, hear me out. This is not Spirit hating on you. This is not, any message that you're not doing enough or that you're not enough. You are enough, air signs, okay? This is a healing message right here that you need to sit with some of your wounding. You're trying to jump into this death card energy and like you're ready for your new beginning, but like you're also carrying this into that beginning because it hasn't been fully processed. It's like you intellectually told yourself you're over it, but nothing has been processed or felt, okay? You see how the Justice card has this like tapestry behind them? It's like this message of what's behind there. What's being hidden behind the screen. I'm hearing the Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. There are some self-illusions here, air signs, okay? You're an air sign. You're in your head a lot, and to the point often that it's unhealthy. If you understand what it is to be an air sign, you understand that. It's like there's an acceptance around the fact I think too much. I overthink, and there's a message coming through very strong about intellectualizing your pain, okay? So the Death card is asking for you to transmute your pain. If we look closely here, we do have this like light at the end of the tunnel, right? We also have this religious figure here as well. We have people at the bottom here like kneeling down, and I'm hearing asking forgiveness. Like some of you it's time. I don't want to say you need to do this, you need to do that, but it's time for your growth to accept something about yourself, okay? To accept the past for what it was, and that today is a new day. Confirmation burp, excuse me. Today is a new day. You get to step through a new portal. You get to embrace that sunshine energy as soon as you desire to. But it's important to sit with something you're feeling, okay? Let's look into the specific areas of life for the rest of March for our air signs, please. Let's look at love, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Judgment. Let's look at career, the Lovers. Interesting. Let's look at personal, Page of Pentacles, and spiritual. Ah, the High Priestess. I love that. I'm going to get a quick confirmation. I want to get clarity on Judgment and the Lovers because I don't know. It's like ideally for the love card, I would have liked to see love, and for career, maybe Judgment, but I want to see if that's the correct energy. I'm just going to get a clarify. Yeah, okay. It's correct. It's correct. Spirit said, don't question us. The Hierophant came out. Like, yeah, we said what we said. Okay. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Judgment when it comes to love here. Okay. Use your better judgment. You've learned a lot. You know better. It's time to attack love from a new perspective, okay? this is absolutely like, if you are entering into a new soul contract with somebody new, this is absolutely a test. Now, I'm not saying this person is karmic or anything like that. I mean, they could be, but there are some, how do I say that? There's a message for the air signs just to be very careful of who you let into your heart, okay? There's been a lot of talk in this message about pain, so just be careful of how easily, because that's the lesson you've learned in the past, is not to let people in so easily. People need to prove themselves. It's like, you are the one. This isn't spirit judging you. You are like, hold on, new people. I don't know you. That's my purse. I don't know you. Anyway, so you're the one tooting that horn, going, halt, before you move any closer to me, prove yourself. Can I trust you? You know, do you really know me the way you think you know me, new person? You know, you claim that you love me, but you've known me for 2 weeks. Like, you're learning to not do that to yourself anymore. That's why judgment is there. For career, we have the Lovers. Okay, so when we see this, I don't know if I can actually show that on YouTube. I just thought of that. When we see the Lovers in the career energy, that is a reminder and a message that air signs, you need to be doing what you love. If you are working some 9 to 5 and you're fucking miserable and you hate it and you don't like your job, you know, maybe the money's good, maybe it's fulfilling on some sort of level, but are you living out your life's purpose? You know that there's more out there for you, air signs, that you're meant to experience and live out your life's purpose. And you know what it is. Like, you know what it is. I'm hearing that for this collective, that you're already in touch with you know what it is you love to do. You're just not doing it because of fear, because of that overthinking and, you know, not wanting to. It's like your energy is really focused on one area of your life and it's fucking with the other things that are also important to you, okay? We see that also with the Page of Pentacles in your personal life. There has been not enough planning in your life. You know, air sign energy is very like, today's a new day, let's just see what happens. You know, it's like very spontaneous. Air energy is very spontaneous at times. So this earthly pentacle energy, the page especially, is like, let's learn how to prepare. Let's learn how to, not that everything has to go according to plan, but to at least have some sort of plan to give you some direction in your life. This is personal energy. It's like, I know I want this thing. I know I desire to achieve this, whatever it is, but I haven't really made a plan to make it happen for myself. I just keep telling myself, I want this, I want this, I want this. Back to the intellectualizing, you know, creating scenarios in your head of certain situations versus actually living them out. You're ready to like actually live. It's time to actually live your life, and not just thinking about what you want in your life and what you want to experience, but actually experiencing it. Okay, so in the rest of March, you're being encouraged, like, instead of just thinking about applying to that new job that you really are excited about and really inspires you, you know, just apply to it. You know, put in some action towards the things that you truly want in this life so you can have them instead of just dreaming about it. Like, the Page of Pentacles is like, you can have it. You just have to ask. Put your hand out and say, I'm actually, you know what? I'm ready to receive this. Thank you. You're receiving at this time, air signs. So now we have the High Priestess for your spiritual energy. I just love this because this is like spirituality incarnate. I hope I'm saying that right. You are very connected to space, to the moon, to the cosmos, the galaxies out there. You probably stare at I was going to say stare at the sun. I didn't mean to say that, but it came out. So maybe you stare at the sun. Do that safely. But you stare at the night sky. You stare at the moon. You feel connected to the moon, to the feminine side of you, whether you identify as a man or a woman or they, them, whatever, you know. Your feminine energy is something you're very in tune with, okay? And there is this energy of you truly embracing this in the next couple of weeks, okay? Let yourself feel God. Let yourself feel spirit. Say hi, hi spirit, I feel you. Thank you for showing me 222 for the third time today. Like, I appreciate it. Thank you, spirit. Talk to spirit. Let them know that you are acknowledging them, that spirit is out there. I just feel like air signs, like, it's really time to kind of get in touch with the water inside of you. Taking astrology away from it, like, physically, human beings we're made up of 11 we're made up of 70% water or 75 or something like that. So with the high priestess here, it's like getting in tune with the flow of life, getting in tune with this part of you that is watery, your emotions, that keeps coming up here for you air signs. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Please like the video and subscribe for more. I really appreciate you air signs for watching this. I hope it's resonating with you. Comment down below. Let us know if there's a specific sign, synchronicity, specific message jumping out to you that resonates. Let us know below. Let's get a goddess for the air signs to close out this message. Is there a goddess that would like to guide the air signs through the rest of March? Is there a goddess that would like to guide the air signs through the rest of March? Fortuna. I embrace the unexpected. Yeah, the death card came out for you guys too. So I think there's some unexpected shifts, changes. Justice is here as well. It's like the scales could kind of tip in your favor at any moment here. I embrace the unexpected, and I like that the cornucopia is there with the pentacles or the coins falling out of it. There's also back to the lovers in the Page of Pentacles, there is some sort of career change, job change, or financial improvement that has to do with this planning and Fortuna's energy. It's fortune, right? She represents fortune. Also, we still have this energy of the stars. You're so connected to the stars, air signs, okay? It's like you look at the night sky and you're like, that's my home. That's where I belong, up there. I'm a Libra moon, so I really resonate with that on my end. I feel that way too when I look up at the night sky. It's especially, I don't know why, I know it's one of the brightest stars in the night sky, but the constellation Sirius, oh my God, that star is so bright, and it's one of those that you can see it pulsating, that it's so big, and intense. It's just so beautiful. So this is a random message, but maybe you should invest. I don't know if it's even a real thing, but buy yourself a star. You can do that on the internet. You can buy a star and name it. I think that would be something really nice for yourself, even if it's just a kind of a gesture of love towards yourself, just do something nice for yourself. That's just an example. But that's what we have for the air signs for the rest of March. I hope this is resonating with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Reminder to like the video, watch your sun, your moon, and your rising, and your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs as well. So you can really get the most of these messages that I'm channeling for you guys today. Can we please tap into the earth signs? Earth signs, take a breath for me. Maybe you need to ground your energy at this time. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Spirit's you're all up in your head right now. So be an earth sign and ground. Take a breath. Remember who you are, earth signs. Remember who you are. Okay. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, maybe that's your first message. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Remember who you are. Remember your worth. Here's Justice. Okay. These are your messages, guys. Four of Pentacles. You got to let yourself have more, okay? I think that there's some sort of, I'm going to use money as the example just because it's the Four of Pentacles, but I'm getting that there's some sort of lack mindset that you were taught as a child that has followed you into your adulthood. This energy of lack, this energy of if I got $100,000 tomorrow, I wouldn't know what to do with it. It's not trusting yourself with nice things or large amounts of money, it's like, how are you going to manifest these things in if you don't trust yourself with them? You know, that's what justice is kind of telling me. Justice to me is not only balance and karma, but it's also honesty. The High Priestess, I think there's some sort of spiritual lesson about letting yourself receive in these next couple of weeks. And we have the Two of Cups. Maybe for some of you, it's receiving love, you know, earth signs. On my TikTok, it was all about love for you as well. So this makes complete sense. Similar energy. It's like embrace love. Let yourself have love. You deserve it. Okay, Temperance is here. This is trying to come in for you. So let yourself have it. That keeps coming in. Don't forget who you are and let yourself have love. Like, you deserve love. Okay, and I'm going to take this as your love card. Your love card is the Ten of Cups. Let's look at career. Career, we have the Queen of Wands. Personal, your personal life the next couple weeks. Four of Cups. You're waiting on something here. And then spiritual. What is the spiritual energy for the earth signs, please? Ooh, struggling in the spiritual area. Struggling in the area of your life that is spiritual. With the Five of Wands. Okay. So love, like I said, I think for the earth signs, there's a romance here. There's a partnership, potentially even someone aligning with a partner that you build a family with eventually. That's not for all of you earth signs, only for some of you with the family energy. Not everybody wants a family. Not everybody can have a family. But there's like new energy here with the Ten of Cups. Now, that can be new love, but that can also be for people, even if you have a partner already. The Ten of Cups is like, if you guys have been going through kind of a hard time, you know, it's a reminder that things can turn around, that things can get better when you're going through a hard time in a relationship, when you're fighting and not agreeing on things. You know, we have conflict here. In your energy, you know, you've been waiting for something in your personal life. It's like you're the only one putting an effort in certain areas, and that could be affecting your love life as well. Maybe even in past relationships, you've always been the one putting in the effort, trying. So I think right now, my earth signs, you're very career focused. Okay, you're an earth sign. You're focused on your money. You're focused on your physical world and the things that you have. Now, this is not just about material possessions, but also like personality traits and qualities of yours with the Queen of Wands. I think that right now you're feeling quite fulfilled at work. For some of you, you're about to be feeling quite fulfilled at work. There is new job opportunities with the Queen of Wands, having being in a position of authority, or having a new job or a promotion that really like resonates more with your natural frequency. Like, I think some of you, maybe if you're currently in an entry-level position, you know you're meant for more than that, but it's like just with how the job market currently is, it's like maybe that's all you could get at first with the Queen of Wands. So there's this leveling up in your career here. And then with the personal card, we have the Four of Cups. So you maybe have been waiting for this promotion for quite some time, or like I was saying, like if you're at a current job that's like entry level and you don't feel like you're being appreciated, or if you're doing the work of two managers and you're getting paid entry level, something needs to change because you're putting in a lot of effort and not getting much out of it with the Four of Cups. And I just feel like you're at this point where you're like, hey, I've talked to my manager, I've talked to the supervisor, I've talked to the manager's manager about, you know, this raise they promised me. This is very career. This message right here is very career focused. So earth signs, I feel like the biggest energy in the next couple of weeks is like finding a job or even starting a new career. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups. I think there's like this guaranteed successful outcome to whatever that is. Kind of taking a risk and jumping into something different to kind of give yourself more of an essence and an energy of fulfillment in your career. Now, spiritually, that scares you. You know, like I said, it's like you may have stayed in this entry-level position or job that just isn't serving you anymore out of hopes that things will calm down, out of hopes that things will change. But spiritually, you're not feeling like you're in the Ten of Cups. You're not feeling like you're in that Queen of Wands, because this is what you're experiencing in these areas of your life. In all these areas is the Five of Wands. You know, spiritually, you don't feel connected to spirit these days, you know, or not as much as you once did, because of all the conflict, inner conflict in your life, and also external conflict with people, jobs, places you go, situations, whatever it is that's just causing chaos in your life. You're aware, like right now, it's got to go. If I want to have a nice rest of the month of March, like I got to stop putting in so much effort while everybody else is just, I'm hearing dilly-dallying. You know, it's like you just feel like people don't care as much as you do. And you're kind of sitting there like, why do I even care? I'm the only one putting in the effort. All right. So that's why there's like this desire to be the boss. So you can be the one that calls the shots. You know, you're really ready to step into that. I like it. All right. Let's see if there's a goddess for our earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Is there a goddess that would like to guide the earth signs through these last couple of weeks of March? Thank you. I'm probably going to mess up her name, but I'll do my best. Bixia Wanjin. Bixia Wanjin. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. Bixia? I don't know. It says, with every breath, I climb higher to reach my goals. So there is a big goal-oriented sort of energy here. I'm feeling like these two are very similar. Okay? Queen of Wands and Bixia. Bixia. I don't know how to say her name correctly. But look at all the planets on her dress. I just love that. And I kind of want to own what she's wearing. That would be so cute to have. With every breath, I climb higher to reach my goals. That is definitely connected to that career message right there. I feel like this goddess wants to come through to help you achieve this Queen of Wands status. I'm hearing status, this authority position that you desire for yourself. With every breath you climb higher, you're more than this. This is low vibrational. This is high vibrational. That's what this message is trying to say here. Okay, same with this too, in your love life. That's going to bring, this energy can bring in good things for love and career. Earth signs, those are the two biggest energies that are changing in these next couple of weeks. Okay? I hope that resonates with you, Earth signs. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel for more divine messages, channeled messages from Spirit. I really love doing this and it's a lot of fun, but I need to know that you guys are here, that you're interacting and engaging, to tell me to keep making them, to keep recording videos. I hope this resonates with everybody that watched. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, so thank you so much. Let us know in the comments what or how your reading resonated for you. And go to the description go to the link in my description if you're interested in booking a personal private reading for yourself. We can tap into the next couple of weeks for you on a personal level. Doesn't that sound interesting? I love you guys very much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.